Hi guys, here we are live in the aviary. Hold on just a minute while I try to let in one of the helpers here. Hello, Eleanor. Hello, Eleanor. Hi guys, here we are live in the aviary.
Hello.
Babalu and Cecil, His Majesty here. Bear with me a second, folks. Technical things here. Eleanor, I just made you co-host.
Yeah, I saw that. Although I'm on my phone right now in the kitchen, so there's probably not a whole lot I can do, but I appreciate it.
No problem. Oh, they've been wild and woolly today, especially this boy. It's been a little crazy. Haven't you, kid?
Oh, is that the remains of his nice toy?
That is the remains of his nice toy.
I guess he had fun.
Oh, hold on a second. The camera's going to go at a weird angle because I got to get online meeting going as my focus. Otherwise, I'm going to keep getting phone calls. Hey, what are you doing? She hasn't even whined at me yet today. She hasn't even whined at me. Oh, you will now,
Oh,
huh?
there she goes.
You will now, huh? Whining at me, girl? Cecil, you're going to beat me on the head with that?
You finally brought me outside.
Oh, yeah, she's, hey, no, you're not going to sit up there and whack me on the head. Bear with me as I get Cecil off my shoulder. Yeah, it's not a problem to have a bird on your shoulder unless he's intending to like whack your glasses off, which is kind of where he's going right now, isn't it? That's a good thing to whack me with. Yeah, it's got some sharp little edges on it. Yep. It'll work, won't it?
Sharp edges for maximum damage.
I know Sugar's over here waiting patiently. Pat my beak, pat my beak. Where are you going, Mander? Mander's already got quite a bit of petting this morning. And I've got Roman sitting on my lap.
Oh, Romeo. That's a sweetheart. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not in the YouTube chat yet, so as soon as I sit down at my computer, I'll be able to see you guys, but at the moment I can't, so please bear with me.
Yeah, we're all blind. I could open it on my phone, but then I wouldn't see what I was doing. Well, except for the delay, and that wouldn't be good. So, and then you get
give
that
me 5 minutes, and I'll be able to see what's going on.
And then there's the echo effect when you have YouTube open and Zoom. It's guaranteed to be a little
echo.
Yeah, it's a little scary, like in the horror films or in that bad acid trip you took.
Don't take the brown acid; it's bad acid.
Oh yes, I fortunately never encountered anything like that when I was young. But some of the things they call hallucinations aren't. I wonder how these guys actually see the world, because you see, like, they call them trails, but when your hand moves, you see after images. Well, they're actually there because it takes a while for the receptors in your brain that have been stimulated to unstimulate themselves. There's a wonderful way to describe it. But what happens is you get that those residual images are there. It's just you tune them out. And it's the same with sound. Actually, here. Everything sounds like this. That's how it actually sounds to you, but you tune it out. You only hear the initial sound and you tune out the rest. It's a little thing in the brain called the reticular formation that does all that. But if you flood it with serotonin, or excuse me, if you take the serotonin out, you hear echoes.
See, I thought the reticular formation was where the little grey men come from. The little aliens from Zeta Reticuli or something.
It's quite possible. They have the reticulated feet. Speaking of it, no, we're not eating the shoe. It already looks like a pincushion. You don't need to eat it. I've got the mosquitoes eating my hands and my face and my neck, but I don't need the Cecil eating my shoes. Yeah, so when they talk about hallucinations, a lot of it really isn't a hallucination. It's just that we've tuned out these things that, that's why a kid, a baby, you're looking at something that's a month old and you wave your hand in front of it and it laughs and looks, because it's seeing like multiple images and hearing weird sounds. It's not hearing you when you speak, when you say, hi, Johnny, it's, hi, Johnny. It sounds like it's straight from a horror film. And that's why they look weird.
Well, they haven't learned language yet, so that's why.
Well, that's all part of the constriction of our brains, We learn to tune things out. It's not so much learning to tune things in the beginning, it's learning to tune things out. So,
well, in the case of babies, like they literally don't understand English or any other language.
Oh, no, they don't. Of course, they don't understand language, but even if they did, they wouldn't hear what we hear. They wouldn't hear they would hear a completely different sound than what we think we hear. It's because of the echo effect is there. It's just like when they see something, they see multiples. That's why they play with those little things and like they keep staring at them. Because there's all kinds of fun little colors and things that we don't see. This is from many, many years when I was younger doing LSD. So, and then reading about the effects of it on the brain. I think the best thing psychedelics are being used for now is breaking people out of these patterns they get into, where they smoke cigarettes or they drink, using quite a bit of effect for that. And also people who are dying of cancer, they've found that they can give this kind of thing to them and break them out of the cycle of just, I'm dying, instead of, wow, I still have some life left. I better live it. Which partially includes not letting this guy chew my shoes.
Maybe he has a crazy trip when he chews your shoes. Maybe it's amazing.
Maybe it is. He kind of looks like he's tripping. Look at those eyes. Of course, his eyes have not looked good since Peaches died. He's got that strange look, which is reminiscent of what he was like when I first got him. He had it was a lot worse than that, but it was still that kind of blank look on the face.
Yeah, it's just not quite right, is he?
No.
Yeah, it's better than he was, but just still not quite right.
No, you can tell he misses her. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Beep, 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 Cecil. Beep, 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 beep.
I wish he could hear that. I have to have the ear, because Bob's in here. I have to have the AirPods in. And Bob's up there. He already tried to get me from the side of the aviary, which is what he does if he sees me talking on the phone. And I had just started up Zoom, and he just looked at me and reached over and grabbed my sleeve and started yanking on it. Like, no, you're not doing that. So. You do? Now, why would you do a thing like that?
I'm just letting myself in on my computer.
Yep. And I just switched you're a co-host on both now. Yeah, only one.
There we go. The other me left. I've only got one of me now.
Oh, well, it's actually Amy Lulu who's supposed to do the cloning. She'll be using her phone and then her iPad at the same time. What are you doing down there? I'm yelling at the mosquitoes. It's circulating around my legs, trying to get me. Yes, Rome, you have to defend me. Lucy's actually better at that than you are. Did I say Lucy? I did. I got you, Luce. Yeah, he's done a little better in the last few weeks. And part of that's because he's being harassed by Lorelei. She's got issues because she wants to be with her mate because she chose Cecil, but this just can't happen. I got to keep them separated because Cecil it didn't take him long to become abusive, and that's what they do in captivity. We've seen no sign of that in the wild, but they do it in captivity. It's kind of like if you put like 40 rats in a small cage, you're going to have, it's not going to be pleasant. Let's put it that way. And this is just not enough room for these guys. And it's especially bad here. So with the cramped space.
Oh, well, I'm now in the
Cecil?
live. I'm now in the chat. So shall we say hi to the people in the YouTube chat?
Hi, indeed.
So there's Lisa and Pie Girl and Falcon Soon and somebody whose name is in Russian, which I'm afraid I don't know how to pronounce, but hello, Russian person. And there's Jocelyn and A Beautiful Life and Angel's Life. So hi, everyone.
Well, hi, everybody. Well, at least for the Russian, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but I can say Strasvitya or Strasvityu. Yeah.
And
I
Lisa says I was. Oh, go ahead, Don.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say, Lisa says I was going outside to watch the live, but it started to rain. So that sucks. And Falcon Sue says, Happy Halloween, everyone. And lots of people say hello. And A Beautiful Life wants to know if there's any information on the new place. And Lisa wants to know about air filters. So there's a few questions.
Yeah, still waiting on the pre-qualification, finding out how much we can get pre-qualified for. And so we're waiting. I did get a message from the mortgage and the lender agent, and it's all right. No, Bob, just don't scare him, okay? Just Bob says, I wasn't doing anything. All right, big guys. So we will know more soon, and everything is in the works. It's just a matter of, they asked me how much I thought we could afford, and I stabbed out there at like $1,600 a month, which is still half of what we'd pay on rent, because rent is just insane right now. And there's reasons for that. I mean, I know what's going on. There's big companies buying up homes, and then they're turning around and renting them for exorbitant prices, and that's what's going on. That's why you can't rent anymore. So you got to buy. So that's where we stand there. We have a property in mind. I have somebody out there who can go look at it if we get pre-qualified, and then we'll go from there. We'll keep looking. So, but the area we're looking at, looking at a home around anywhere from $200,000 to $250,000. And what I will do is I will have everything drawn up so that when it's paid off, it goes over to the Chloe Sanctuary. I'm going to have to use my VA loan to get the interest rate down. If this had happened a few years ago before they started raising the interest rates, I could have used something besides VA, but I can't do that now. If we want to keep the cost of the monthly mortgage down, we have to do that. Yeah, Bob, you keep telling them. Yeah. Why don't you talk to the mosquitoes? Yeah. As far as HEPA filters, I use a Winix 5300-2. And it does have, now there is an ionizer in there, but it's called a plasma wave. What makes it different is that it produces both negative and positive ions, so you don't get the ozone. So, Bob, that's enough. you don't get the ozone effect, which is what you don't want with birds. Ozone is bad for our lungs, but it's terribly bad for birds. So their technology in there is okay. And you don't have to turn it on if you don't want to. I would suggest if you have a fire in the area, you do turn that on though, because that will knock the amount of 2.5. Hey, you guys. He's not hurting you, Rome. He's not going to hurt you. He's just trying to climb up on me. It's okay. It's okay. He wants to beat me up. He doesn't want to beat you up. It's all right, Rome. So what's nice about the Winix 5300-2 is that it's got a pre-filter that's kind of like on a cheap air conditioner, one of the ones you put in the window. They have these, this is actually a better one than they have, but they have these little filters that are supposed to catch things. They don't work if you're dealing with birds. I mean, they don't work for those, because you'll end up having to blow out the air conditioner constantly and also use a brush to clear off the fins. But they work for this case, and they have a much better little unit inside there. It'll catch a lot of dust during the day, so you can take that and just knock it out outside. Then it has a carbon filter after that. Babalu. Then it has a carbon filter after that, and then the HEPA filter. So if you're dealing with dust, it's excellent. And again, you can use that plasma. I've checked. You can use the plasma wave, but you don't have to, unless you're, in a situation where you're dealing with a fire or some kind of really nasty smoke in the air, that kind of thing, from whatever it's coming from. You don't need to use that, because the particles that come off them are much larger than the HEPA filter itself. So it's not required to use it. You okay, Ro?
Sorry, Don, did you say that the HEPA filter was a Winix?
Winix, yes. WINIX.
WINIX. And the model number?
5300-2.
5300-2. Okay. Yep, I've put it in the chat, Lisa, so I hope you can see that.
Yeah.
And Erin says that's the one she uses too. April recommended it.
Yep,
so hi, Erin, by the way. Nice to see you. And also hi, Doris. So hello, friends.
Hello, friends. Whenever I say that, I think of that little girl that loved to talk on the phone with her friends.
Yeah, we say it in memory of her.
Bob, no. Say I'm on the phone, and that's when he starts not nipping at me. Come here. Well, you can bite me if you want. Go ahead. He doesn't really want to bite me. He just doesn't. He can't control himself. You can come over if you want. No, you don't want to come over with Roman on my lap? Okay. Yes, Bob is a good boy. Now, I'm not rewarding him for nipping at me, because he's not nipping at me right now. Okay, and he won't nip at me unless I'm on the phone. That's the only time he does it. But will you, Bob? Will you? No. Bob's a good bird. When you reward a bird, when you reward a bird for something, you have to reward them at the exact time, or you have to use a bridge. So if you say good bird when they do something, and then give them the reward after that, they'll link the words you said, in this case the secondary reinforcer, but the good bird will tell them that, okay, I've done it right, and this is when I did it, and then you give them a treat, and they link it too. They're not stupid. They'll figure it out. It doesn't take long for them to figure out what that kind of reinforcement is. It's a letting them know that they're going to get the reinforcer. So.
Oh, well, Erin's doing a Peachy song in the chat. She's going beep, 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 beep.
Oh.
She says it's nice to see Peach's smiling face every day with her quotes, and her song lives on.
Yeah.
That's our
I
Peach.
enjoy looking I enjoy looking back, and that way I can see her. That one I did today was from way back. And I've been with this about a year when I did that one. Well, in the video I took that from. So.
And then tomorrow we've got our memorial live stream. So I'm still finishing off the presentation. So if anyone wants to contribute, then there's still time to write to me with your stories and your pictures so I can include them in the live stream. So I'll put the email address in the chat. But there's still time, guys. And thank you to all of those who have already come forward. So when we do that, we can all remember our peach and we can remember all our other feathered friends who have passed on. So it'll be, something we can do to all support each other. So what do you think of that, Don?
I think that's good. Yeah, I need it. I know I need to talk about the peach a little more.
Yeah. And the start time. So Don, are you okay with midday Pacific?
Sure. I'm fine with that.
Yep. So midday Pacific will be 7 p.m. UK time. So I hope everybody can work out the start time from that. And also, I do apologize to everyone on YouTube for whenever I speak, it kind of cuts out the images of the birds because I'm trying to put Don on spotlight and I don't know how.
Oh,
So,
I can fix that.
oh, you know how to do it. Okay, that's good because I just realized that it's not working. Oh, and hi Spirit Matter and hi Beautiful Life and hi Cheryl. Nice to see you guys. Hello, friends.
You know why it's not working?
Why?
Because your camera's on. If there's only one person, it sees no reason to spotlight. You just turn it on for a second. I should be able to do it.
Hey guys. Now my camera's on. Not sure people particularly want to see me. Oh look, Amy's here now, so she can fix it. Donna would like to approve your camera. Okay.
Yeah, then I'm still not getting the spotlight feature. So that's why my camera's bouncing around, folks. I'm trying to get the spotlight to work and it's not. I'm not getting the option to do that. Let's see. There's Anne Marie.
Hello, I'm so sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
You haven't had the clock change yet. Oh my. So what's wrong?
We need to put Dawn on spotlight and I don't know how.
I got it. You should be on spotlight now. Well, it wasn't a question of not knowing how. It's the question of it requires a certain number of people. I think it's 3, but I'm not sure. And they have to have their cameras on. Otherwise, it just assumes there's only one camera. Why spotlight? So it doesn't let you do it. Doesn't show you the control. No, there's a Cecil. That's a Cecil hug. Isn't it? It's a Cecil hug. Hey, boy. Yeah, another reason he's upset. I mean, a lot of it's Peach, but a lot of it's too. He's in a much smaller cage than, he's in a much smaller room than he should be. He's still in his normal cage, but he's used to having some room, and it's like he's just packed in there. He's packed next to the other birds, and he's not too happy about it. He's going through toys at about triple the normal rate too, so it's tough. I got to make toys pretty much every day, and between him and Bob and Snowball, they are just buzzsaws right now. And Snowball's doing a lot of stereotypic behavior on the side of the cage. And we got Sugar, who's doing that as well. I hear you up there. She's just, wanting to be out all the time because she's used to having more room. So we'll get there. And thanks everybody.
The fundraiser seems to be going well.
Yeah, thanks everybody for donating and helping, because it's a big thing. Never had to do this before. I never had to try to raise that much money to do something. But the alternatives are paying $3,000 to $4,000 a month for rent, and that's really what you're looking at on a property that has an acre or more. And these guys just can't be in an environment where they're next to a bunch of other homes. And I've been looking, and you can look on Zillow, try to look around the country and find where you can get a rental on an acre or 2 acres with maybe anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 square feet for less than 3,000. Good luck. I've tried. And then you have to convince them that you're going to bring in 11 birds. And that's not easy to do. They start talking about, well, let's do a little extra security deposit. How about 3,000 or 4,000 extra, depending on the state. Some states limit how much you can do. Other ones are like, yeah, you can charge whatever you want for your deposit. So first and last month's rent, add a huge deposit, and you're talking about $10,000, $12,000 just to move into a place. That's insane. So, what do you think, Roman? Romeo? He's not going to hurt you. He's not. He just isn't into that. If he had a toy, I'd be a little worried, but he doesn't.
Oh, look at this cuties. Do the people know it's open Zoom? So
I posted that up there, but
everyone can join today who wants to. I can post the link in the chat again. 1 moment, please.
I wonder how many people I can make a co-host. Just 1 or 2? Let's see if it'll let me do. Yeah, there you are. You're both co-hosts now. So. What big boy? What big boy? Amanda.
That's not the right one.
I think I can give folks an idea. Bear with me a second here. Whiteboards. Yeah, I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure I know how to do that, so I'm not going to. I could possibly show some pictures of the place we're looking at, but I'm not. We've only been using Zoom again for a short time, and I'm not familiar with all the controls. So I see whiteboards, but I don't see share a screen anywhere.
I think that could be somewhere.
I don't see it.
I have a share screen, but that doesn't help much, right?
No, I don't see one. When I hit my controls, I don't have any of that. Oops. Share content. Oh.
Hey, Bob.
Well, the links appeared in the YouTube chat anyway.
look at these
Ah.
cuties.
Yeah, and I'm realizing I probably can't do this anyway. No, I can't. And the reason I can't show it is because a bug in Apple, not a bug, a design flaw in Apple's software. I have the pictures of the home we're checking out on the computer, but I have almost 30,000 videos and pictures. So the design flaw is that when it's sharing that stuff, it shares it on the computer in the cache. In other words, my hard drive just fills right up. So I had to turn off iCloud. I haven't tried it on Ventura, the new release, to see if that's still a problem. It might be fixed, but they would say it's not broken, but because most people don't have 30,000 videos and pictures, but it's broken for me anyway. So I would have to transfer those over in order to do it, and I didn't think about it earlier. I'd have to actually tell the computer to transfer them to the phone.
So I want to thank Erin for donating. Thank you, Erin. She just made a super chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You want to say something about that, Bob? I just don't want you pointing that phone at me. I know.
And Lisa Banerjee has a question about blow dryers to dry wet parrots, because if that's a good thing or not, because the blow dryer puts out something toxic. What's your opinion, Don?
A lot of blow dryers have Teflon in them. So if you're going to use them, you have to use them on the lowest setting. Because definitely, we know what happens if Teflon gets too hot.
Yeah, I know that the daddy of Mr. Maxwell Bird uses a blow dryer, but he always tells in the show notes and also in the videos often what kind he uses, because he also admits that Teflon and certain particles can be toxic. So yeah, you definitely have to have a look before you which blow dryer you use on your parrot. And on the other side, what Don said, don't use it on the hot mode. Just use the normal
Run it on
temperature.
cold. Although I think probably most birds prefer it running on cold anyway, because some air dryers, they get so hot you can end up burning yourself, and they're very delicate little creatures. So yep, cold hair dryer is best. And always check with the manufacturer for Teflon.
Yeah, anytime you're buying anything that gets hot, you definitely need to talk to the manufacturer.
Yeah, so that includes things like air fryers and rice cookers and pots and pans and anything.
Hey, Bob. The Babalu Bob. Falcons said that the yesterday party fundraiser from April was great, and yeah, she's right. I joined it, and April smashed a party for us. She made her parrot baby had his 29th birthday celebration, and she did a fundraiser for the Chloe Sanctuary. So if we are interested, wait, I think I can give also a link to this video here.
All right, that's my shoe. Looks more like a pin cushion, but it's my shoe, okay? Yeah, it's my shoe. I don't think it's your shoe. Oh, now I know what I'm going to get hit with. Okay. Yeah, that was great. I posted something up there. I don't think anybody got it. It was just some icons. There was a hippo, and there was a bird, and there were 2 sheep. And then I put the word baby after it, and I don't think anyone got that. Hippo birdie to you. Happy birthday to you, hippo birdie to you. Yeah, I know. It's not that funny, is it, Bob?
It's like, oh, dad joke.
Yeah, you gonna beat me with that? There's a couple of alphabet blocks in there, so it makes noise. So when he whacks me with it, he can enjoy the sound and the feel of them moving around. If he opens it, though, he won't be able to whack it. There we go.
Boy.
Bye-bye, Bob.
What left?
Oh,
What? What's leaving?
Bye-bye.
I hope it's not a
Cutie pie.
squirrel. We've had mice and squirrels around here, and he's saying goodbye to something. He never says goodbye unless it's somebody who's leaving. What's up, Bob? Who's leaving? You dropped your box. Oh, you dropped your box. Somewhat hawk-like look on your face there, kid. Yeah. What happened to your eye? I think you scratched your eyelid there, buddy. I had to take away Pippa's eggs today. Her poop is normal except in the morning, and what's happening is she's holding on to it too long at night. So I had to take her eggs away. Hope she doesn't lay another one. She's not showing any
Babalu.
signs of gaining weight. So Babalu. Babalu? Is Bob a good
After a
boy?
week or two, if the eggs don't seem to be growing, wouldn't they lose interest anyway?
If they were raised in the wild, I'm sure they could figure that out, but they don't seem to have the understanding. I think most of what they know they learned, so there isn't that much learning going on. Bob, Babalu, Babalu, hello, hey, that's enough. This is another thing, being in a neighborhood where there's homes all around us. When he starts this, Bob, stop. For some people don't have mufflers on their cars, so you would think you could get away with it. Bob, Babalu,
oh my Babalu.
Bob. Okay, this is the shower rod attention here.
Oh, look at
He
that
likes-
Babalu.
He likes to play with it, so
boy.
just getting him to play with it. Normally, I use this if I have to break up a fight. I just put it up there, and then they scatter when they see it. Basically, what happens. But he likes to play with it. So, and then if I spin it back and forth while he's trying to grab it with his beak, then he'll start spinning it. And that'll quiet him down. The little things you learn by taking a bunch of classes in applied behavior analysis.
Mm.
And this is kind of an in-between thing too, because it's not, one of the techniques is to give them something that they can't do what you don't want them to do while they have the object. Well, he can make noise while he's got this object. So it's not really that. And it's not an alternative behavior because I'm not replacing one sound with another. So it's in between. It's just, you have to kind of, you're playing in the gray areas of ABA when you do these kind of things, but you have to think like that. What can I put up there that will, in this case, I'm distracting him. If he keeps playing with it this much, then it'll become a motivating operation, which is basically he's going to be so busy in what he's doing, he's not going to think about anything else. Then I can call it an MO. So what's Bob's motivating operation? It's turning a shower rod. Let's move it back and forth this way now. Turn it a little bit.
Look at that
All this-
Babalu.
All this to keep him entertained so he doesn't make a bunch of noise. The neighbors don't complain. So we get out to Nevada or possibly Arizona, but I'm really focused on Nevada right now because that's where the realtor is. And the mortgage lender. Hey, Cecil tried to get my thumb. You know, you've gotten that thumb twice already. Yeah. Okay. Now you're getting mad at it. Well, he doesn't get mad, but they don't have our emotions, but
No, but I think they can go mad.
I
I
think
mean,
what
he
it
looks
is,
like
it's
he's
frustrating.
having a good time.
Yes. I think it's really just an extinction burst. If it doesn't do what he wants it to do, like when you're beating on the Coke machine because it took your money and you don't have a Coke, it causes him to do a bunch of other more extreme behaviors. I think it's just an extinction burst.
Just let it
Which
out,
actually-
Bob.
Such a happy
he's-
bubbly Bob.
And I got Cecil over here. Of course, he's looking at how he can get my thumb while I'm doing this.
It's kind of
Yeah.
scary how they can lift something so big when they're so
Yep.
small.
They're strong. Their bones are stronger, even though they're hollow. Their bones are stronger than ours. I mean, I don't let them have pine nuts in the shell anymore because apparently Mr. Salamander up here, his beak is not as strong as it looks. And he actually cracked his beak on one of those. So I don't do that anymore, but I've had birds eating pine nuts in the shell for quite a while.
Mhm.
Now I got two birds working it. Oh, this is fun. If I can get that back up. Cecil's making it difficult. There we go. Get this over like that. There we go. And we got Cecil and Bob both playing with it. Are you done? Oh, you just wanted to mess me up. Okay.
Oh,
Cecil?
GTH42 thinks you should talk through the tube to Bob and see if that winds him up.
It's got a cap on this end. I haven't torn the cap off this end. That probably would though.
Look at that Babalu. So everyone who watches, it would be really nice of you if you push the like button for this video. Thank you, people. Right, Bob? Babalu would love you to push the like button.
Yeah, this is as close as he gets to pushing the like button.
Yeah.
Slamming
He would
the
bite. He would bite the like button.
he would.
Chew the like button. Mess with the like button. Right, Bob? And look at this happy boy.
Sugar would pet the like button's beak.
Yeah. Oh, there's everyone else sitting behind you probably, so can't just see the Bob. I know the Cecil sitting on your armchair. So the whole Moluccan crew is behind you probably.
Yeah, but when you can see Bob going nuts like that, it's
Oh,
not
there's
surprising.
Mender, the Shook.
Everyone's just like, oh God, keep away from
Yeah,
Bob.
everyone is like, oh, Babalu, Lecter, does his stuff back there. Well, we couldn't do such jokes today. It's Halloween. Babalu.
OGTH42 says Cecil's like button is missing the thumb.
Yeah, absolutely. Good one. And Falcons said earlier about Babalu, if he's doing, what can he do? Let's see, let's scroll up. A little pole vaulting for us, Babalu. What about that? Nope. Oh. Bye-bye, a beautiful life.
Thanks for coming. See you next time. Bob, you done playing over there?
So tomorrow we have our memorial live stream. I hope everyone comes and joins us. I think is it the same time than today or an hour earlier?
It should be the same time because Don, you started at 12, right?
Yep.
Yep. So same time.
Okay.
And like Yeah, like I said earlier, there's still time for people to contribute. So thank you to those who have already written in. And if you still want to, there is still time. So please do.
It won't be too sad, so don't be afraid of it. We don't plan to cry for 1 hour.
No, we'll cry for a little bit, but then we'll
Yeah.
stop and do happier things.
But we want to share also the happy times we had with our pets, our pet birds. And celebrate the bond you can have to them. Yeah, Babalu. How about taking Bob and Cecil with you and go for tricks and treats? Don?
I think they're more likely to get the treats, and they're going to do the tricks.
Yeah, I thought so. So Babalu is so, yeah, forget the treats. I want to do the tricks.
Well, they've traded places now. I got to scratch my mosquito bite here. They've traded places. Yeah, there he goes. He realizes where he is.
There's the Bob and oh no, Cecil, oh my, these boys are so busy.
Yeah, but he calmed down as soon as he realized he was in Peach's area. So he'll do that.
I wish
He'll
they
stop and
could
look
send
around.
some energy over to me.
For a second, it looked like Cecil was gonna clean the floor with the bowl.
Yeah, he just likes rubbing over surfaces with certain kind of things.
Change your mind, Bob, or what?
Hey, Bob.
He's got a hold of it, but he's not doing anything. Oh, he hears people outside. That might get him started again. Bob, what are you doing? All right. It wasn't loud enough for me to understand, Bob. Bird. Hi, Jazz.
Oh, look at all the kitties.
Hi, Jazz.
And thank you to everyone who has donated so far to one of our fundraiser. Thank you so much, guys. You're helping a lot. And also everyone who is sharing our fundraisers.
Yep.
Manda says, thank you for helping us getting into a permanent home. You guys are gorgeous.
Appreciate it.
Yep. You guys need a home, don't you? Don't you guys?
Yeah, everyone, Mender, Chassis, all the birds deserve a really, really good home for their own, where people can care for them and they can live in peace.
Yeah, she's not too fond of being stuck in the middle of the room, but I had to get her out of the she was in the dining room, and the dining room before Peaches passed away, and basically she just felt ignored there. So, you're gonna eat my finger? You're gonna eat it? Okay. If you want to eat it, you can. You can if you really want to. Is that what you want to do? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's a little frustrated. Well, who isn't? I'm the only one that doesn't really have a problem with having no space because I'm used to it, but they're not.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Excuse me for moving the phone around strangely, but I'm trying to scratch. I hate it when they catch your palm, the mosquitoes, because that's the worst. the worst spot. My mother would say, well, you're scratching your palm. You know, you get money. I go, no, I got a mosquito bite. Although a friend of mine taught me a cute trick for mosquitoes. If you catch them landing on you, what you do is you wait just until you can tell they've drilled into you. And then you just, like on your arm, you just squeeze your hand back and forth as fast as you can. You can watch them blow up. So it'll put so much pressure on them, they literally pop.
Oh, my
That's
Cecil.
kind of
Well, popping
Cecil, what are you
mosquitoes
doing?
is perfect for Halloween, I guess.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
He's
it.
going wild. Look
Bob
at him,
taught
he's
me.
going. They're
Mhm.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Cecil's not happy with that. He's gonna, I don't like that. Quit throwing that thing around.
They look
It
happy
wasn't.
today.
It wasn't me. Cecil, it wasn't me.
No.
It wasn't me.
Cecil.
Not
It doesn't look
guilty.
like you. I don't think he believes me. It wasn't me. It was Bob. Maybe he thinks I could have stopped Bob. I don't know. Good guys, that's not good. There's a plane going over, so I guess it was Bob. I will really appreciate it when I don't have to quiet them. Bob. That was the only thing. One of the only good things about Hill. I didn't have to quiet him down, but hey, you. What are you doing? I know what you're doing. No, don't pull on my hoodie. Don't. Cecil, come here. You big nut. Come here. What are you doing? I don't mind having you on my shoulders, but when you're yanking on the hoodie, it's not a lot of fun. Kind of constricts your neck. Huh?
Hello.
What'd you say, Pip? Pip, Pip, Pip. Pip.
Hey, hello.
Pip, pip, pip.
Hello, Pippa. I love you, Pippa.
Pip, Pip, Pippa.
That's right. I love the Pippa. Look at that gorgeous Pippa. No more eggs, please, Pippa. Oh, is that Lucy?
That's the loose bird.
Oh,
Lucy, Lou.
I hope she hasn't got a look at April's video from yesterday because of that popcorn party. And she would be like,
Yeah.
oh no, I haven't been invited.
Yeah, she wouldn't like that much. Oh, come here, baby. Well,
It's a
come
lovely
on.
song,
It's a pretty,
Jasmine.
pretty song, baby. Pretty song.
Pretty song, Jess. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, she's my little hero since she started the Peachy song for us. She's
Gotta keep
such a
the song
nice
alive.
bird.
Beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep.
She likes us happy, so she started the Peachy song.
I think Cecil
Hey.
likes it too.
Yeah,
That's my shoe. Right, eating
definitely.
my shoe.
Look at him.
Cecil.
Everyone is so quiet today in the chat. Are you still there, guys? I hope you're okay.
Hey, Romeo. Hi, baby. How you doing, kid? Oh, my Roman bird. There's the Romeo.
Romeo.
Big boy.
Look at that cute boy.
Yeah, he's doing well here anyway.
Well, yeah, he doesn't like his cage, though, because he likes his big cage, because he has one of the 507 king cages. Big big Euro styles, and so he doesn't like being in that cage, but he's okay out here. It's just wants his cage back.
Yeah.
And the place we're looking at has a concrete slab in the back of the manufacturer's home.
Everyone says, oh yeah, we are still here. Good to know. Thank you, guys. Don't worry, you don't have to chat. but we are happy to answer all the questions or whatever you have to say. You even could say it live to us today. The Zoom meeting is open for everyone.
For
I can
another
post
4
the chat
minutes.
again if that helps. The
For
link.
for another 3 minutes, that we're almost done.
Oh yeah, right. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I was late. I really don't know what happened. I really forgot it completely today. It's really like some.
I've never done that. You guys have caught me where I'm like, whoops. I'm supposed to be doing a meeting and I'm doing something else. Oh.
Pie Girl wrote something in. Do you guys get a lot of traffic on Instagram? Don?
Sometimes we had one video that got 12, almost 13,000 hits. Most of the time it's less than that, 300 or 400. And sometimes I screw up and it's only a couple. But
I don't know anything about Instagram. Sorry, guys. Therefore, I didn't understand the question first.
basically, it's short videos,
Okay.
reels, short videos. There, you can have some longer ones, but it's mostly a place where you post video.
Oh, Aaron cites the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Time Warp. It's a jump to your left.
Yeah, you have to do that, don't you?
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a story. There's a story I shouldn't tell. That my third wife. I was just talking to her today. She's all the way across the country, but she's heavy into the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and she always has been since it first came out. And she got us involved. She threw together a cast of a bunch of people who didn't know any of this, didn't know the Rocky Horror Show at all. And in 2 weeks, she threw together a cast. And the only one who was able to memorize the part of Frank was me. So I got to play Frank for 13 shows. Do you have any tattoos, Brad? How about you? Running around in a theater in high-heeled shoes. I'll tell you, that was an experience I'll never forget. And one show, we had 14 shows because we had a little problem with another cast that was giving us trouble, but so we lost the show. But I think it was the 11th or 12th show. One guy comes up to me and he goes, I really would like to try to play the part. I've been practicing. So he played it the next time. And then when it was over, he looked at me and he said, I never want to do that again. That was so intense. I said, yeah, tell me about it. Oh.
Pie Girl says she meant to share about the MKV.
The MK what?
MKV?
Yeah, I'm not sure what an MKV is.
Oh, Michelle missed it too. So don't worry, Michelle. I was late too. So the clock change got me, and something else. But we're happy to have you here. Hello, Michelle. And Michelle, don't miss our stream tomorrow. It's at the same time than today. It's the memorial stream, but don't worry, it won't get too sad. So we hope to have you all there.
Yep, so the stream tomorrow, so it'll be at 12 midday Pacific, which is 7 p.m. UK time and 8 p.m. Europe time, I think.
Yeah, I have a clock. I have a world clock that does that for me when I try to figure out what's what. But can't get to it right now, obviously. What are you doing? No, you don't. Bob has no social skills. He'll start preening where he's not supposed to. Leave his tail area alone, okay? Preening the head is right. Preening the tail is wrong. But I can't get that through to you. No. You gonna eat my finger? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on. Gonna eat me? Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle, for sharing everywhere, and also Pie Girl.
Yeah, maybe on Wednesday I'll be able to show some of the pictures of the place we're looking at. It'll probably be gone before we get pre-qualified and all that. But
Yeah,
we
well,
still need funding too. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there, but got to have the down payment and all that. All this because if you think about it, we had to pay rent, and I'm looking even in that area, you're talking $3,000 to $4,000 if you can get a place. So just figure out how much you spent in a year. In a year, just at 4,000. How much did you spend for just a rental? You spent the amount you could have had as a down payment. So,
yeah, in the
right?
long term, buying will be the much cheaper thing.
Well, in the short term, if we can't buy, then we won't have the money to rent. We won't be able to do it. I won't be able to show enough of an income to even rent at that level. No, if it was like $1,300 or $1,400, I could show that kind of, but I can't do it. I mean, so I don't know what we'll do, but we'll come up. We just have to get a house is what we got to do. So there's no two ways about it.
We're gonna make it happen.
Got it. We've got to make it happen, because if it doesn't happen, I don't know what's going to happen to these birds, and that's unacceptable. I know we can't rent. I've looked everywhere. I've looked all over the country, and there just isn't anything. And then that's cheap anymore, and it's because these big companies that come in and they're buying homes like crazy, and then making them into rentals and charging a fortune. Basically charging people what they would need for a down payment every year just to rent something. That's crazy, but that's what's happening. I love you too, Romeo. Okay. All right, guys, we better get moving. Thank you all for coming. I can't see everybody who's here right now, but I just want to say thank you, and thanks for your support. It's really helping, isn't it, Cecil?
Oh yeah, Cecil. Oh, look at him, he's fluffy.
He's a sweet boy. And thanks for the stream, Don.
Oh, thank you for being here and helping, Eleanor and Amy Lulu. And we'll say goodbye for now. See you guys tomorrow at the memorial meeting.
All right, have all a good time.
Okay.